Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello and welcome, my dear students, to our lesson of today, which is going to be about 4E. Can you live without it? From the book Traveler 2. This lesson is for the first secondary stage from the second semester, prepared by Amna Madkhali and presented by Yasser al-Nakhli. Today, inshallah, we will talk about gadgets, talk about the positive and negative aspects of an issue, list points, practice agreeing and disagreeing, express opinion, and finally we will practice adjectives. Do you have a mobile phone? When do you use it? Nice. Let's go and start our lesson of today, and starting with vocabulary, word building. A. Read the examples below. What's the difference between useful and useless? Try to read these examples and try to find the difference between these two words, useful and useless. This book is very useful. I learned a lot about cooking from it. My new mobile phone is useless. It never works when I need it. Did you find the difference between these words? Nice. Now, the adjective useful, of use of course, has a positive meaning, whereas the adjective useless, of no use, has a negative meaning. Okay? And let's check this note. A lot of adjectives are formed by adding a suffix, like full or less, to a verb or noun. Okay? Now let's go to B. Complete with the correct form of the word in capitals. Number 1, don't be afraid of the horse. It's 2. Malik is a businessman. 3. Don't let Anna do the washing up. She is very. 4. I have nobody to talk to. I feel. 5. I asked my brother to help me fix my computer, but he doesn't know much about computers. 6. I went to the park yesterday. It was. 7. I love living in the country because it's very. 8. Sweets are to your teeth. 9. Please be with that knife. Now try to complete these sentences with words in capital. Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1, harm, harmless. 2, success, successful. 3, care, careless. 4, help, helpless. 5, help, helpful. 6, beauty, beautiful. 7, peace, peaceful. 8, harm, harmful. 9, care, careful. Okay, let's go to listening now. Please listen to 4 people talking about mobile phones and match the names with the statements. You have here names and here you have statements. You need to match the names with these statements. There is one extra statement which you do not need to use. Listen carefully, please.
2. Listening. B. Listen to 4 people talking about mobile phones and match the names with the statements. There is one extra statement which you do not need to use.
Frank.
I've had a mobile for the past 5 years. I don't use it very often, but I have to say that I can't live without it. Having a mobile makes me feel safe. Last summer, I had a serious car accident and I needed help. My mobile saved my life.
Brad.
I bought my son Tony a mobile last month. I didn't want to buy him one, though, for health reasons. But you know how children are with technology. They don't know when to stop. But it seems that I use my mobile much more. I was surprised to hear that his friends don't use their mobiles often either.
Roger.
I've been a doctor for 5 years now. People sometimes come to me and tell me about headaches and earaches. The first thing I tell them to do is to use their mobiles less, as little as possible. Especially kids. Mobiles are more harmful than people realise.
Jonathan.
I was ill last Monday, so I didn't go to work. I stayed home to relax, but my mobile just kept ringing all the time. People were calling me from work to ask me all sorts of silly questions. Since that day, I can't stand hearing my phone ring.
Okay, very good. Now, let's go to match the names with the statements. Let's start with Frank, which is E. Mobiles are helpful when you need them. Brad, what about Brad? Brad goes with B. Children do not use mobile phones more than adults. Roger? Okay, Roger goes with D. Mobiles can be harmful to your health. And finally, Jonathan. Jonathan goes with A. Mobiles can be annoying. Very good. Let's go to speaking. Talk in groups of 4. What do you think of mobile phones? Discuss the positive and negative aspects of having a mobile phone. Using the ideas in the box, write notes in the table below and then use your notes to present your argument to the class. Give reasons for your answers. You have to use I believe, I disagree, in my opinion, or you are right, I also think. And you have to mention these aspects: size, cost, what they are used for, people's health, if people can become addicted, or if they can be annoying. Nice. Writing a paragraph expressing an opinion. Okay. How important are computers in your life? How important are computers in your life? Is it important? Is it not important? Very good. Now, read the text below and answer the questions that follow.
4. Writing.
Your views. Can we do without computers?
Jack Morris, London. It is true that computers are very popular nowadays, but they can do more harm than good. First of all, they are harmful to our health. Using a computer for too many hours can damage your eyes and cause backaches. What is more, children, teenagers, and even adults can easily become addicted to computers and spend hours in front of the screen instead of socializing with other people. Lastly, computers that have an internet connection are useful, but they are not safe. They can get viruses which can destroy all the programs and delete information. Personally, I believe that computers are not as important or useful as many people think, and we can definitely do without them.
Stan White, Bath. Computers help people in more than one way and are becoming more and more popular with people of all ages. To begin with, computers are very useful as they help us organize our work and, as a result, we work faster. Also, we can store important information or photos on the computer and with one click open the file we need. In addition, people who have an internet connection can download a great amount of information as well as keep in touch with family and friends. In my opinion, computers are an important part of our lives and we cannot live without them.
Now let's go to questions. Number 1. In which text does the writer have a positive opinion about computers? How can you tell? Number 2. Which words or phrases do the writer use to list their points? underline them. Number 3. Which phrases do the writers use to state their final opinion? Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1. The writer of the second paragraph has a positive opinion about computers. He lists some of the positive aspects of using a computer. Number 2. First paragraph. The first of all, what is more, and lastly. Second paragraph. To begin with, also, in addition. Number 3. First paragraph. Personally, I believe. Second paragraph. In my opinion. Now complete the text with the correct words. Okay, let's start with number 1. In my opinion, the TV is very important invention. Number 2. First of all, it's a popular form of entertainment for many people. In addition, there are lots of programs like documentaries that inform you about the world. You can also watch the news. Finally, or lastly, it's a very cheap form of entertainment. Evaluation. Now complete the sentences, please. Okay, now let's go to check your answers. Number 1. Laura felt helpless. Number 2. It's harmless. 3. Careless. 4. Useless. 5. Successful. 6. Annoying. And 7. Invention. Okay, today we learned to talk about the positive and negative aspects of an issue. We practice agreeing and disagreeing and practice adjectives. These are the references to refer to: Student's Book, Workbook, Teacher's Guide, and Google Clip Arts for Pictures. For more information and listen, please do not hesitate to call us on our website, our Twitter account, or our phone number. Thank you and hope to see you again. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.